Welcome to Talkin Trash. And today we're at the Becker County Material Recovery Facility, or MRF as we like to call it. And I'm with Steve Skoog, the Land Use Director, Environmental Services. And Steve, where are we? I just said where we are. And can you explain what's going on out here, please?
Absolutely. This is a material recovery facility, also known as our MRF. Here we take all our commodities that we collect from the community throughout Becker County. That's part of our recycling program. We bring it here, we sort out those commodities, bale them, and ship them out. This is a fairly new facility. We completed it last year, so we got a little over a full year under our belt here. It's been going great. The volumes are definitely up, and we're recycling a wider range of material than we did in the past. So what we made a decision, the opportunity came up, was for us to add some more machinery so we could automate some of the sorting. We just finished expanding our sorting facility, and if you look behind us, you can see up on top there's a green machine that's used to sort. It's an optical sorter. It's used to sort out PET, or number one plastics, which are going to be the pop bottles, water bottles, those kind of things. It'll just blows them off and separates it from the waste stream. Back behind us, you can see a red conveyor coming up. Just on where the blue container goes out, there's another machine called the eddy current, which separates out aluminum cans from the rest of the stream. So all this automation does, it allows us to process faster. One issue that we ran into with our recycling program in the last few years is that people are recycling more. And so with our container system, and by allowing people to commingle more product, we just have more that we have to process, and it's getting to a point where we couldn't hand sort it quick enough by hand to keep up with the volume that we had. And so that's why we made the decision to invest in more machinery and technology to help us sort it faster. So as we go into the future, we'll have this machinery, but we're also looking at an expansion. We're going to be adding on the far side of the building some more space, just so we can store more product and take in a large amount and different things. Part of the expansion will also be to get into recycling bulky things like mattresses, breaking down appliances, just dealing with those kind of things that are part of your waste stream, but they're hard to work with as part of a normal recycling program. So, and then also to look at possibly expanding some of our machinery capacity to this line. That's in the future. So it's a big step forward with what we did, and considering where we came from, we came a long ways.
So Steve, when we go through and separate all these things, all these commodities, where do they go from here?
You know, that's a great question. All the commodities that we collect and are recycled, most of them are marketed here in Minnesota. Our newsprint goes to a firm that makes egg cartons out of them. The cardboard gets sent to a big facility down in the Twin Cities that makes more cardboard out of it, just recycles it. Aluminum cans, of course, get turned into new aluminum cans, and the steel gets sent to a place where they make either new tin for cans or other products like rebar, some of those kind of things. In our program, we also handle a fair amount of scrap material as well that the public brings in. It might not be handled necessarily in this facility, but we ship out a lot of scrap out of here too, so that gets recycled at other places. Plastics, our number one plastic, there's 7 grades of plastics. The number one plastic that gets sent down to Republic Recycling down in the Twin Cities, which they send it off to somebody that grinds it up and they make different products out of it. The number 2 gets sent down to a facility, I believe it's in Winona, or I don't know, someplace in southern Minnesota, where they make fencing out of it. Plastic film, we process ag plastic in here. Behind us you can see a baler. We use the same baler to bale ag plastic collected from farmers. That gets shipped to a company that turns it into new ag plastic, and so on and so forth. So we're able to recycle all the commodities pretty much that we get in here. About 10% of the product brought in here is just no option, and we have to gets sent either to a landfill or we send it to the resource recovery facility in Perham, where it's burned and turned into steam, and they use that in the industrial process. So.
So just know that when you recycle, we do recycle it and they make it into something new. So keep up the great work, and thanks for recycling. If you have any questions, give us a call, 218-846-7310.